Hey everyone, this is episode 7 of Campfire Guitar Songs. In this series, we look at a bunch of super easy guitar songs that are great to play while sitting around the campfire. Campsites are being booked up fast, so make sure you have some songs that everyone can sing along to. Today we're going to be looking at Let It Be by the Beatles. This is a great song, this is super easy, and it uses a wide variety of chords, but not chords that are too hard. Consider subscribing so you can see the previous episodes and the next one. Let's get into it. Alright, so we're going to start with that main chord progression, and this is going to be for the intro and for the verse. So the chords we're going to use, and we're going to go over all of them and how to play them. But we're going to use a C, a G, a A minor, an F, a E minor, and a D minor. Okay, so to play a C, you're going to have your pointer finger on the first fret of the B string. Then you're going to have your middle finger on the second fret of the D, your ring finger on the third fret of the A. And you're going to play all the strings. So for G, you're going to have your ring finger on the third fret of the low E, your pointer finger on the second fret of the A, and then you're going to have your ring finger and your pinky finger on the third fret of the B and the E. Then A minor is going to be played with our pointer finger on the first fret of the B. And then the second fret is going to be played with the middle finger and our ring finger on the D and the G. And then we're going to do F, and F is a bar chord. So you're going to bar that first fret with your pointer. Then you're going to use your middle finger and you're going to do the second fret of the G, and then the third fret of the A and the D. So then, to play E minor, we're going to have our second fret on the A and the D. And I'm going to use my my middle finger and my ring finger. And then to play D minor, you can have your pointer finger on the first fret of the high E, then your middle finger on the second fret of the G, and then your ring finger on the third fret of the B. So it's going to sound like this. So that's all the chords. So the intro and the verse chord progression is going to start with C. Then we're going to go to G, then A minor, then F, when I find myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me. Then we're going to go to C again, C, and then instead of going to A minor, we're going to go to F, and then E minor, D minor, and then C. So it'll be speaking words of G, let it F, E, D, C. So here's the full thing again slowly. So C, G, A minor, F, C, G, F, E, D, C. So the whole verse is going to sound like this. When I find myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. And in my hour of darkness, she is standing right in front of me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. So that's going to be for the verse and for the intro. Now the chorus is going to be a little different. We're going to start with an A minor, let it A, then we're going to go to G, B, and then go to F, and then C. So it's going to be like, let it A, let it G, let it F, and let it C. And then the next part of the chorus is going to start with C. C words of G. And we're going to do that one run that starts with F. So we're going to do whisper words of G. And then F, E, D, C. So the chorus is going to sound like, let it be, let it be, let it be, yeah, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be. And there you go, that's how you do the chorus. So the order that everything is going to go in is it's going to start with your intro, then you're going to do a verse, then you're going to do your chorus, and then you're going to do another verse, then you'll do your chorus, but it's going to be 2 times as long. Then you have kind of your solo part, which I'm not going to go over now because we're just going to do a little campfire rendition of it. But then after your solo, you go to your chorus, and then your third verse, and then finally one more chorus. Or you can end on that big C. So there you go. That's the entire song. I hope you all enjoyed this lesson. This is a great, timeless Beatles song that everyone loves, including myself. I'm a huge Beatles fan. If you want to see more Campfire videos, consider subscribing. We got a few more before summer starts that I'm going to put out. Videos are coming out every week. Follow my socials with this tag, and on May 1st from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m., I'm hosting a free guitar webinar, and we're going to go over practice routines and why they're so important, and we're even going to make one live and show you how I do it. That's all for me. Don't forget to like, comment your suggestions, and subscribe. See you in the next one. Keep shredding.